Hello, welcome to the channel. So I'm back with another story time, and hello, my name is Noemi. Just in case if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So here I tell all kinds of stories. I do also have movie videos and makeup videos, so if you guys are into that, please stay and subscribe to my channel. So I am back with another Halloween story, and this one, like I mentioned in my other video, it's gonna be like the second part to what happened in the last video. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so just stay tuned because it's just gonna get even creepier. So of course, you guys know, before I start, I am gonna be drinking, and girl, I found these are so delicious. Okay, and I absolutely love these now. There you go. So they're the Topo Chico Agua Frescas. There's actually like two different packs. So they have this one that's the agua fresca, and then they do have like a normal like fruit flavor, but I like these are super good. They're really refreshing, and I just really like the flavors of it. It's so good, so I definitely recommend these if you guys are looking for something more refreshing. This is the way to go. No sponsors, okay? I'm just sharing what I like, and that's it, okay? I'm just gonna be drinking this, and I totally forgot, okay? I bought this specific for these videos because it matches with like my background. I got this very cute cup, okay? I found it in the Dollar Tree, and I thought it matches with my little skeletons on the side. So it's like, why not just buy it? It smells so good. This one's the watermelon flavor. Like I said, they're agua frescas, so they have watermelon, they have like the tamarindo, and then they have jamaica and like a mango passion one, and they're so good. Like all of them are delicious. But anyways, if you guys want to drink with me or anything you guys want, go get them, and let's get started. Salud. So let's just get started. This video is kind of like the next thing that happened to me while I was working at Marshall's, and like I said, I mean, it keeps escalating more and more. So on the first video, I did talk about the little girl and her singing. So when that happened, obviously, like, it spooked me, okay? I got a little spooked, and I was like, you know what? Definitely Marshall's is haunted, okay? But after that, it got a little worse, okay? So to start off, one day I was at lunch, okay, and we have like a 45-minute lunch. I eat my lunch, I'm done, and all of a sudden I hear on the radio someone calling my name, and I'm sure it was kind of like one of the managers calling me and asking like, hey, are you still in lunch? And I just finished my lunch, okay? So I was still in the back, and it takes a while to go from the back to the front. So I tell them like, yes, I just finished my lunch, so like, give me a little bit. Me voy a tardar poquito, okay? Like, but I'm gonna try my best to just book it straight to the front, right? Because that's where you need me. And they tell me, yeah, like, that's fine, don't worry about it, like, yeah, come, but like, like, it's fine, like, take your time. And I tell them like, okay, like, that's fine. So girl, I start heading to the front of the store. I passed through the little area where like the stuff, like makeup products and beauty products, lotions and soaps and all of those. I am about to pass that area. And at this time, because you change it all the time, okay, but at this time they have like, how can I name these? These are like displays, and these displays have like a hook coming out of the display, all right, now you could just like hook it. Anyways, these hooks had like little rags for like your face to like clean it, and different little rags. And I remember there was like a glove type of thing that you could put it on and just like clean your carita. And these rags were hooked, okay? They were like hooked to this hook. They had like this little like plastic thing, and that's what it was hooked. Like they grabbed that plastic thing, hooked it, and that's how they were kind of like draping down. Well, girl, I start walking straight to the front, and I have to pass this little area. And as soon as I pass it, okay, like I'm like the little area, the little display thing is right here, and I'm like right here about to pass it, when all of a sudden one of the rags, and I am not being dramatic, okay? Like I am, but right now I am not being dramatic. I am telling you the truth. You could believe me or not, but one of the rags, no sé cómo, because all of them were hooked with the little plastic that I told you, it literally like jumped at me. Like, how can I show you? Hold up. I am a very visual type of person, so I want to show you what I saw. So let's pretend, okay, our imagination here. So let's say this, my arm is a hook, okay, and that thing is hooked by the plastic thing that I told you. So let's just say it's hooked, it's like this, right? And then all of a sudden, when I'm about to pass, it goes like this. And I'm like, what happened? Like, it just literally jumped at me. And I was like, how did that happen? Because like I explained, it wasn't just like draped, it didn't just like fall like that, because that's normal, right? Like that's completely normal if it was kind of like just hang like that and it falls like that. No, girl, it literally like it was thrown at me just like that. And immediately, like, I was in such a rush that I kind of didn't, like, I was like, ah, and then I was like, okay, I have to go, right? Like, I couldn't process it in my head because I had to be in the front. So as soon as I get in front, I deal with whatever they needed, right? I deal with the customer, and then once I'm done with that situation with the customer, I started thinking about it, and I'm like, what happened? Like, why was I attacked by a rag? Like, what the heck? That was so weird, right? And obviously it creeped me out, but I was like it's fine, I guess. Like, you know, like a lot of things could have happened. Like maybe it wasn't paranormal. So I was like, okay, like whatever, right? Like I'm not gonna give it power. I'm just gonna let it be. But of course, I did tell one of my coworkers, and I told her like what happened. She's like, "That's creepy, dude. Like no way." And I was like, "Yeah, it was definitely creepy, and it was just like a very weird thing that happened to me, right?" So girl, when that happened, like I said, I didn't give power to it. I was like, whatever. It could have been anything, right? Yeah. Pues no. Okay, pues no. ¿Por qué? But before I continue, I'm gonna have a little sip, okay? I want to say like maybe weeks later, after like that whole toalla incident happened, I forgot about it, okay? Not gonna lie. Just forgot about it. Nothing else happened. But girl, one day I think I want to say I was doing cast. I've talked about it before. I was cleaning bathrooms, I was cleaning fitting rooms and the break room. I was doing all of that, okay? And obviously, like, I'm going back and forth. And I remember that I think I went to the back and they ended up calling me to go either to the front or to the restroom somewhere, right? They needed me somewhere. So they call me. So my little butt is walking again from the back going to the front. And it's kind of the same hallway as where like the little towels were. But if you go a little bit more back, there is an area for the sartenes, okay? They have their own little area. Some of them are just like laying down. Some sartenes are hung, okay? Again, it's kind of like a display. It has like a hook, and this time it has like an actual like hook. And these hooks, you could get the sartén and hook it, right? And the little hoyito that the sartén has, you hook them. And they stay there, like they don't budge, all right, unless you like unhook it. I was walking towards the front, and this time there was witnesses, all right, because where this sartén area is, in the more back is the fitting room. And in the fitting room, there's always someone there. Like, there has to be someone there, okay? Like, no se pueden ir, they can't move. If they go to the bathroom, someone has to go and relieve them. But yeah, there was definitely two ladies that were in the fitting room, and they were working there. You know, they were doing their thing. And all of a sudden, I was passing by, okay? And once I get to the end of where the sartenes are, one of the sartenes, no sé cómo, okay? No me pregunten cómo, pero it literally, again, jumped out. Like, it somehow, it unhooked itself and it jumped out into the hallway. And once it did that, like the whole like shaft, I don't know why I did that, okay, sorry, but the whole like shaft thing of the sartén, like the whole like the grippy thing broke, right? Because it hit the floor and it completely broke. Girl, when, and you could hear it like clash, it just like clashed to the floor, it breaks. And I was such in a hurry that I ignored it, right? And I just like left. But then it like immediately clicked, and I was like, I should probably go pick that up, right? So I go back, and it was still like on the floor. When I pick it up, I see like the ladies in the fitting room, and they look at me and they're like, ¿Qué pasó? Like, that was so weird, wasn't that? And I looked at them and was like, wasn't that weird? And they're like, yeah, it was really weird because it somehow unhooked itself. It would have been normal to me that maybe like the wooden stick shaft thing, whatever it's called, broke, and like the metal thing just fell and the wooden thing stayed on the hook, right? But it didn't. It was completely unhooked. Like if someone unhooked it y se les cayó and it broke in half, okay? And she like looks at me, she's like damn, like that was super weird because it literally like unhooked itself and it fell as soon as you pass by. And I didn't touch them, I didn't like look at them, no hice nada, okay? Like I didn't even breathe the sartenes way, like no. I literally just passed by and it just jumped out. And girl, like cuando eso pasó me quedé con que no, like something is going on, okay? Like something knows that I could see them or algo, and they're like personally attacking me. Like it kind of felt like that, you know, maybe not, but I was like, ¿Qué está pasando? Like that was so weird. Other people saw it, like it was just a very, very like creepy experience. But girl, obviously I can't finish it here, okay? Porque pasó algo más, and me quedé con que like, what the heck is going on? When this happened, I was like, no, like something just doesn't like me here, okay? Like, what? But before I tell you, I'm gonna take another sip. It's just so good, okay? You guys have to go buy it. After the whole toalla accident and the sartén accident happened, um, weeks and weeks later, and I did tell another coworker about what's going on, and like these things are just jumping at me for no reason at all. And she just like looks at me, she's like, damn, like they really don't like you. And I was like, I guess, I mean, I don't know I don't know what I did to them, like, you know, like what? And she's like, yeah, like that's weird, right? And I was like, yeah, super weird. But anyways, weeks later, I was just, you know, walking, minding my own business, and this time I was passing one of the aisles, and in one of the aisles we had like a whole bunch of like gift bags. And these gift bags, kind of the same similar situation with the sartenes. They have like little hooks, or no, I'm mistaken it, sorry. It's like a whole like hook, like a whole hook, like straight like this. And then obviously like the gift bags have like a little string. So all of the gift bags were like hung on this hook. And I was just passing by, okay? I was minding my own business and passing by, and there was a lady in that specific area, but she was faced the other way, okay? So I was walking by, and all of a sudden, these gift bags that were hooked, okay? Again, they were hooked. All of a sudden, they just start falling one by one, okay? One by one, somehow unhook themselves, and they just start falling. Girl, I didn't even like looked at it. I was like, you know what? Ya me cansé, because you're personally attacking me. So I saw this and I completely ignored it, and I left. Okay, I booked it straight to the wherever I was going to. And it was funny because I did see she got scared and she turns around when I'm like leaving, right? I just see like this really fast. She turns around and she just looks at the bags like, what the heck happened, right? Like all these bags just started jumping out of nowhere. And it was just kind of, it was a little funny, okay? But I immediately just leave. I don't even pick them up. I don't even nada, okay? I was like, I am so tired of this. So I leave and I go straight to the stock room, and I see again the same coworker, and I tell her, you won't believe what happened. And she looks at me, she's like, pues qué pasó? And I was like, literally just bunch of gift bags started falling out of nowhere. And she like looks at me, she's like, what? And I was like, yeah. I was like, they just kind of like fell off even though they were hooked. And girl, like I was like, I'm sorry, like I didn't even pick them up, you know, like I was like, sorry, not my problem. And I kind of left, and she starts laughing and she's like, oh my gosh, like ¿qué está pasando? Like literally all these things are happening just to you. And I was like, I know, no sé por qué, no sé, like if they know that I sent some, I don't know, okay, no sé, pero all of a sudden, all of these like sartenes, toallas, gift bags are just falling and jumping at me for no reason, okay? No reason. Yo que les hice nada, okay? Yo soy un pan de Dios, yo no hice nada. Anyways, after that, something else like even bigger happened, okay, than just things falling. And this is one of the scariest, in my opinion, because I mean, it happened to me This is one of the scariest things that actually happened to me. And girl, I'm gonna save it to the next time, okay? Los voy a quedar en suspenso, okay? Because this next story is even creepier than what I just told you. So please, please tune in next time to hear this creepy, creepy story. But I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I definitely am enjoying them. It kind of creeps me out a little bit, okay? Just remembering all of these things that happen, but it is definitely super fun telling you guys about my experience. And definitely let me know, like maybe I'm a little crazy. I don't know, maybe you guys have an explanation for these things that are going on. If you do, just let me know in the comments down below. And of course, please do not forget to subscribe. I am working super hard and putting up all of these videos for you guys. And I would just appreciate it, okay, if you guys subscribe to my channel, if you guys liked the video, all of those YouTube things. But yeah, I hope you guys are liking this series. I will definitely see you in the next video. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.